Thank you. RCC, the guest of honor, and all the dignitaries, allow me to stand on the protocol already observed. I speak a version of Lusoga, but I don't speak Lusoga properly. So allow me to use English. I stand here as the Minister of Science, Technology, and Innovation, and I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. Because, you know, when I was given this job 2 years ago, nobody believed what we are doing. Nobody believed what we were doing and whether what we are doing in science will bring value to the country. The reason I'm excited is that this is my third visit to Jinja in as many weeks. And each time I've been coming to unveil something from science, technology, and innovation, and showing it work for our nation. So I'm really, really happy. Now, science is like a magic. Actually, you can say science is magic, but magic which has a formula. Most magic, you don't get to know the formula. But magic usually shows something which is already there, but it looks like it's a miracle. For you, you don't know. But science is like a magic which has a formula. There is an order of knowledge, things you must know. Also, it is magic which has a process. You must follow certain steps. And some of those steps take a long time. And I don't think anybody here can tell us how long it takes than Professor Mranga. How she has persevered. You know, she has really persevered, but you cannot make it short. It works the way it works. It is magic which has explanations. Magic which has explanations. For example, for a long time, we were told that matoke is water. In fact, people didn't want to give their children matoke because they said matoke is just water. Then one day, Professor Mranga says, no, I have flour from matoke. Isn't that magic? Huh? That is magic. But magic, it has an explanation, it has a formula, it has processes, and it has a lot of hard work which goes with it. And Ebusoga, our magic miracle workers don't add those things. They'll just say, you are going to do magic, changa cards, and you have a big thing. No. This is magic which has an explanation, it has a formula, it has processes, and it has work. And why do I call it magic? Because it adds what we call value. You are able to take something which has very little value and make it to have a lot of value, so long as you are willing to take it through those processes. It has to go through you understanding. It has to go through you explaining and working through those and working hard and following clear processes. And then boom, now bingo, we have a very valuable product from matoke. Many of us Many of those who used to have matoke, I know when I was growing up, this region had a lot of matoke. But the matoke begins, we begin to eat matoke around October because of the dry season. Then by December, it is ripening everywhere. And then January, February, we don't have any matoke. And then the drought comes. But right now with this, not only can we make matoke highly valuable, but there will be no more waste. Because we can keep the flour for a long time. And we can transport it, it won't ripen. And even if it is ripe, we can add value to it. So we want to thank, I want to first begin by thanking my scientists. Just stand up, all of you who are scientists. I really want to thank you. Because usually your work goes hidden. Nobody knows the pains you are going through. It is very difficult. It goes through a lot of frustration, but you persist. Because I'm a scientist, I understand what you go through. But today, I want to illustrate that hard work that you go in behind there is a day. So long as we follow the right process, there will be a day when your work will be worth it. When we will say thank you. And today is one such day. Thank you. On behalf of Uganda, thank you. On behalf of His Excellency the President, thank you. On behalf of all these younger people here who are looking forward to a better future because you have worked, thank you. Thank you so much. And to the rest of us, especially last year, there was a lot of noise. You can take your seats. Why scientists? Why scientists? Why is the president saying scientists? Now I want to give you an illustration now that we have something. Development is like a tree. You have roots, you have a stem, and then you have the bigger part of the tree, which are the branches, the leaves, the fruits, the flowers. The scientists are the roots. Scientists are the roots. They are the ones that begin to mine knowledge, which is hidden, and begin to put that knowledge together, sometimes, most times unseen. And when their knowledge has formed some shape, the stem, which is the government system, picks them up and continues to support them until the tree is grown. And then they create jobs, all the opportunities that you see. Then we will create opportunities for everybody. For example, Toki. It has been worked on by a handful of scientists. But out of every 10 people who benefit from Toki, in terms of getting jobs, will not be a scientist. Those people will be accountants, they are human resource managers, they are business people. So that is the process. It is not that government discriminates against certain professions. It's that we must have a process. We must have an order. And today you are going to see. We'll be giving you statistics. Whereas for the past so many years, mainly scientists have been in Toki. Moving forward, only 10% of the people working with this Toki product are going to be scientists. So they have created a big opportunity for everybody. That is why we needed to start by the scientists. I wish I knew. Let me say it in Lugweri. Singomaite onsigo wa mera asoka kuulucha mulandira. When a seed is germinating, what starts? It's the root. And so the scientists provided a root for development of a nation. And how good your scientists are is how good the nation is going to be. Then when they are fully grown, they provide for everybody. That is why in those countries where science, technology, and the innovation is very well developed, you don't have this issue of people lacking jobs. Everybody is employed. So I thought I would give that explanation. I want to say that science is the future of our nation. And I've been reliably informed, that we have a lot of schools and training institutions here. And these are the places where we begin science. When science is not well communicated through school, then we get problems. We don't get enough scientists. But also the people who come out of school, even if you will not become a scientist, we want you to understand some science, because science is essential for life. You will know what you're buying. You have some idea. Now, when we tell you that Toke has a lot of potassium, now potassium is good for the heart. When our people are eating matoke, they weren't suffering from a lot of these other diseases. Now they eat food which doesn't have potassium. And that gives explanation for some of the increase in these diseases, hypertension, because they don't have a good balance of potassium. So the schools, I'm told, and I want to recognize you, Wanyange girls, where are you? Please study science. We are building a future for you. Masese Seed Secondary School, you are there. Teach science. A seed, you know a seed, it starts germinating by the root. So make sure that you start by making science very interesting for the children. Victoria Nile Primary School. Hello, how are you, young scientists? We are waiting for you. Ginger School of Nursing. These are already scientists. My nutritionists, make sure you see how to use toke flour in Mwanamujimu. Our children will grow very well. Bukedea School's brass band. They're already using science, because sound is one of the topics in science. They have to balance a lot of science to give us the brass band. St. James SS, where are you? Hello, where are you? Oh, okay. Good to see you. I hope you are doing science as well. Especially the new curriculum emphasizes that you are touching things to see how science really works. Magua Primary School. Hello. How are you? We have PMM Girls School. Where are they? Hello, the young scientists. JSS Ginger. Huh? They are over there. Hello. I'm very proud to have all of these young people here. I'm sure they are here with their teachers. I want you to know that science is the future of our nation. We need to produce these people who can amplify volume so that we can get rid of poverty in our country. I want lastly to thank, not lastly, I want to thank the leadership of Ginger. I said I've been here 3 times and all the times I've been welcome. Actually, the last time I was here last week, I was hosted to a dinner by the Chavazinga. It's the greatest honor I've received in any kingdom. Chavazinga Gungumari. I want to thank the board which has sustained PBD. I know life has not been easy. when Professor says when you started, you were all young. You were all young. Now you have grown. Thank you for being very patient. Thank you. Now that you have grown, we are coming to pick the fruits from this mango tree, which has taken many years. Thank you so much. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President. I have worked with so many leaders. I have never seen such a visionary leader. I have not seen someone who sees what other people don't see. And he saw the value in many things before they come to be. We are talking about last week. Last week we were at the Chira Motors plant here in Jinja. And when nobody even thought Uganda could make a car, he almost single-handedly stood in that. I told you the roots are the scientists, the stem is the government, and the population are the branches, the leaves, the fruits, the flowers. So in that place of government, he stood alone and he believed. And now we are leading Africa in manufacturing electric vehicles here in Jinja. The president is so value in Itoke when what everybody saw was water and some mumbo. We even replaced it in most of the country. We don't grow matoke most of the country. And they saw very little. And he believed in it. And now for us, we are missing the blessing. Because the Bible says, blessed are those who believe without what? Seeing. Now for us, we have missed the blessing. We are only believing because we are seeing. But anyway, all the Thomases now, you are welcome to behold the value which has come. And I really thank him for giving me this opportunity to serve the nation as Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, because I quickly connect with the scientists, I see what they are doing, and I help the president to strengthen that connection. And I think we have really accelerated our progress over the past 2 years. So for me, it's a great privilege to be here, but I'm here on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and I am here to say the government is committed to supporting the population. As we go into parish development model, Professor Muranga, I want you to do for me some research here to see the small-scale farmers, how much money can they earn if I have only 1 acre? So that matoke could become one of the products that we put in parish development model. If it can earn for them money, but I need data for us to include it on that portfolio. People, please own this. It's ours. Matoke is ours. It is our product. Eat our snacks. Instead of buying daddies, buy toke chips and crisps. They have a lot of nutrition, a lot of nutrients, better than some of these wheat products which you eat. Our vision is to make matoke do for Uganda what wheat has done for Europe. Many of you eat chapati here. I was told that in Kampala, if I say chapati maker, that person is either Msoga or Mugwere. They are the excellent people at making chapati. But many of you didn't know that the wheat you use for making chapati here comes from Ukraine. Did you know? It is when the prices started increasing, then you are complaining government, and then you realized, now can we make some people on the streets of Ukraine make something from toke? Can we make some people all over the world eat toke even when they don't know? Many of us here have never seen the plant of ngano. We don't know how it looks like. Yet we eat ngano every day. Now these scientists can help us to make people all over the world. Just 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, we were in a country called Serbia, and they were eating the turkey, licking their fingers. They have never seen a plant. So this is how a nation grows and becomes rich, and then all of us here will benefit. Today, I'm privileged to preside over this launch, and I'm really, really happy because I've been promising the nation that I am taking products of science to the market. And behold, the products of science are here on the market. God bless you so much. Let's go and do it.
Minister, thank you very much.
We are still in the speech of the
I
chief
want you
guest.
to clap very big for this minister.
Asante sana!
She takes all the bad language and we get the money. Since she came, things are moving. Thank you very much. But